Happy Sunday, Purple Hearts. Happy Sunday, and welcome to the Recap episode number 35. Episode number 35. Oh my God. These episodes are flying by, aren't they? They are flying by. Okay, if you're new here and you don't know what the recap is, the recap is when I come here and go over the questions of the day for the previous week, okay, that I put up for y'all on the community wall. Now, you can answer on the community wall. You don't have to answer on the community wall. You can come here on Sundays and answer in the chat if you so choose. Whichever way you want to do it, you do it your way. I know I'm going to be here because that is something I feel that's fair. Okay? So, usually I start off with what I did for the week. I didn't do anything up until Thursday. Thursday, I went and I had my infusion. And anyone who knows that I have lupus. You know, if you're close to me or you've heard me say it, yeah, I have lupus. So I go for a Safnello infusion once a month every 28 days. So I went for my infusion, and I know they not. They've been good for the last 2 weeks, and now they want to start this shit. Okay, no noise. All right, so I went and I had my infusion. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is doing a short video showing you guys what I carry in my bag when I go for my infusion, because I carry a lot of stuff. I carry a lot of stuff when I go for my infusion. You know, it's real. So I had my infusion on Thursday. I came home. I got in the bed. I stayed in the bed. Well, you know, I got up. People get up out of their bed to go to the bathroom, go take a shower. These are the things that I did. But you can say I hunkered down. Hey, Sonia J, how are you? Happy Sunday. You can say I hunkered down for at least 2 days, or sometimes 3, depending on how I feel, depending on the weather outside and all those things. So I'm doing well. I done had my infusion. I have my gas for the next 28 days. So I am doing well. Yesterday, I decided to go out and get some air. Now, most people might say, when they go out to get some air, you know, they go for a walk around the block or something like that. No. I went to Macy's yesterday, and I have been wanting to go for a minute because they have something called backstage. And I guess you could say that's like, air quotes, the clearance place on the 8th floor. If you're going to the one on 34th Street, it's on the 8th floor. So I went and I got myself a set of sheets. I got myself a nice blanket that's not too heavy and not too light. It'll keep me warm, but I'm going to go back, because when I tell you, yes, Exactly. Yes, they have. And these sheets that I got in the backstage section, $18.99. And we ain't talking no cheap sheets here. We are not. These sheets are not cheap. Okay? Good quality. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get some more. I just didn't like the selection that they had at the time. I didn't want any white sheets. I didn't want any white sheets. They had white everywhere. White, white, white. And then they had sheets with flowers. I didn't want that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the design. It's just, it wasn't me. uh your wish list? Oh, really? Listen, is summer over? I know I just went another way, but is summer over? Because I'm going to tell you something. This weather that we have been getting right now, I am loving it. Okay? You don't like flower sheets either, just solids. Well, I do. You know what? I like geometric sheets depending on the design. I like geometric, and maybe paisley, maybe depending on the colors and the design. But I just got like a solid, what color would this be? A solid like slate blue. Yeah, that's what I got. A solid slate blue. But for $18.99, you can't beat it. Yeah, I did make a wish list. Let me see. There's a coat on my wish list right now. And the coat was $200. Right now it's down to $139. And yesterday it was $125. So when I went and checked my list, it's at $139. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Where did that extra $14 come in at? But I think I'm gonna get that coat. I really do. I think I'm gonna get it because this is something I try to do. I try to make it my mission to buy a coat that I really like every year. One coat. Now, last year I got two coats, and both of them were from Old Navy. I have this red coat that is fire. You hear me? It's like walking around with a blanket on. That coat is so warm. And people be looking at me like, where did she get that coat from? I've had so many people looking at me, and it's like they scared to ask. Hey, outspoken one, how are you, love? Hey, friend. It's like they scared to ask for some reason or another, but the way Old Navy do it, once it's gone, it's gone. So I don't know if that coat will even be on their fall winter list this year. But I don't think, but I have two coats from Old Navy. One is black and one is red. I don't need another coat from Old Navy. Now I'm going to tell you, if I see something I like, I might get it. But that coat that's in Macy's on my wish list, definitely. Definitely. Because it's a 3/4. And I wanted a 3/4 coat this year. I also want a leather one. I want a leather 3/4, but I want it in this purple that you see on the screen right now. That's the color I want that coat to be. And I know I can go downtown and find that leather coat, but that is just a want right now. It's not something that I need because I got like 6 coats in my closet right now, and I'm trying my best to decide which coat I'm going to give away this year. I'm really trying to decide which coat I'm going to give away this year. It might be my North Face because I've had that North Face for so long. I'm telling you, it might be the North Face. I don't know. I got to think about it. But anyway, I've been here yapping for all this long time, and we have not even done anything towards the recap. So I hope y'all are doing well, Outspoken and Sonia J. I hope y'all are going to have an amazing Labor Day tomorrow. It is Labor Day weekend. So I know a lot of people going to be getting it in because it's supposed to be the end of the summer. What happened to Indian summer? The kids in New York City go back to school on the 4th. That is in 4 days. This is the earliest I've ever seen them go back to school. It's usually the second week for whatever reason, but they will be back to school on the 4th. And I want to wish all the kids a wonderful school year. For those who are going back, for those who have started already, achieve your dreams and keep on going. So, this is the recap, episode number 35. You are very welcome. I most certainly plan to. I'm not going nowhere. Not on Labor Day. I'm not going nowhere. I got some plans to do some things in here. I got some laundry I gotta do too. Sheets, towels, pillowcases, stuff like that. All right, so this is the recap, episode 35. These episodes are flying by. And believe it or not, this is going to go on for a long time. I already told y'all. I have 3,000 questions. Okay, 3,000. Not 1,000, not 2,000, 3,000 questions. And sometimes I skip over a few because I feel like they might be a little bit too personal. But yeah, we're going to get into that once I get through all these good and funny ones. So we are at episode number 35. And we're doing last week, Monday, which was 8/25, Wednesday, which was 8/27, and Friday, which was 8/29, 2025. Friday was the day before yesterday. It was also my sister's birthday, so may she rest in peace. So we're going to do Monday, 8/25/25, and the thought for that day was the smallest deed is better than the greatest intention. The smallest deed is better than the greatest intention. And that is, for me anyway, that's true, in my opinion. Because you can do the smallest deed, but the greatest intention is just that. It's just an intention. You intended to do it. It wasn't anything that was carried through. So I agree with that. Now, the question for Monday, 8/25, was, would you rather play golf or go fishing? Would you rather play golf or go fishing? My answer is go fishing because I know how to fish. Not only that, fishing is like a threefer, not a twofer, but a threefer. Fishing relaxes you. You get to catch the fish, clean the fish, and you get to eat the fish, right? Those are three things, actually four. But when you're playing golf, you got to get the ball in the hole. You got to keep score. And you can't eat golf balls. You can't. So for me, I'd rather go fishing than play golf. That's just my opinion. Okay. Now, we're gonna move on. You would rather go fishing too? Yeah, because you get to eat the fish. I mean, come on. You caught the fish, you baited the line, you caught the fish, you pulled the fish in, you put them in the bucket. What you say? Since I put it that way, huh? Yeah, I mean, you can't eat golf balls. You just can't. What are you going to do with golf balls? And you're playing a game that you could possibly lose. Yeah, me too. And I meant to get some yesterday while I was outside. But I was just, oh my God. That little trip to Macy's wore me out. So I'll get some tomorrow. I have to go out tomorrow anyway. So, and I'm going to be right here in my neighborhood. So I'll get some fish tomorrow. So I could possibly have some fish and grits sometime soon. Okay. So now we're going to move on to Wednesday, 8/27/25. And the thought for that day was, commitment is an act, not a word. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It sounds good, doesn't it? Commitment is an act, not a word. I don't know how I feel about that. Because if it wasn't a word, why would it be in the dictionary? I'm not going to go down that hole. But commitment is an act. That is correct. Because you are committed to whatever you're doing. And whatever you're doing is an act. It's movement. It's an act, right? So, commitment is an act and not a word. Commitment is a word. It's in the dictionary, but I digress. The question for that day was, what vegetable do you refuse to eat no matter how it is cooked? What vegetable do you refuse to eat no matter how it is cooked? Okay, that vegetable for me is okra. I can't do okra. I cannot stand okra. Okay. Yeah, okra. What you say? What? I cannot stand okra. Okay. You know how when you are a kid, when you was a kid and you didn't want to eat beans or you didn't want to eat certain vegetables and stuff. Now, it took me to become an adult to appreciate field peas. Field peas, black eyed peas, black beans, pinto beans. It took me to become an adult to appreciate those beans. Okay. Okay. You don't care how Brussels sprouts are made or celery. Not celery. You don't like celery? Well, I guess if I can't like if I don't like okra, you don't have to like celery. But Brussels sprouts, let me tell you what I do with Brussels sprouts. Okay. And the question said no matter how it's cooked, but I'm going to tell you how I cook my Brussels sprouts. I get Brussels sprouts. They can be the frozen ones, they can be the fresh ones. But what I do is I cut them in half. First, I take that little root and off. I cut them in half and I put them on a baking sheet with some parchment paper. Okay. And I put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, or whatever seasoning you like. And I put it in the oven. What you say? You have to chop it up so tiny to put celery in food. Oh my goodness. Do people put celery in potato salad? No, they use celery seeds. Some people use celery or celery seed. Child, don't start me on the potato salad. But that's how I do my Brussels sprouts. Okay. I put my Brussels sprouts in the oven on 350 and I let them go. I can't give you a specific time on how long I let them go. Let's just say I check them after 10 minutes. If they're not where I want them to be, I let them go for another 10 minutes and then I take them out. And for some reason, and I guess it's because you put them in the oven and you didn't boil them in the water or pan saute them. I guess putting them in the oven concentrates the flavor a little bit more. So I like my Brussels sprouts in the oven. And I thank you for reminding me because I'm going to get myself some Brussels sprouts and put them in the oven. I tried, let's see. Yes, Brussels sprouts. I've tried it in the oven. I tried to suffer through eating them. Oh my God. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. No one. You hear what I say? No one. I don't care who it is. I don't care how it's cooked. It can be boiled, broiled in the oven, fried, baked, in a pressure cooker. I don't care how it is. I'm not eating no okra. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah. I'm not doing it. And you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I bet you already know why I'm not gonna eat the okra. The slime and the seeds. Oh my God. I'm ready to throw up right now. The slime and the seeds from the okra. I can't do it. Oh, yeah. I know it's good for me. My mother told me the same thing, and I still refuse to eat it. What? Wait a minute. Girl, why are they doing that? Why are they drinking okra water? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's a no for me. It's a straight no. Okay? No. Ew. I can't do it. My hat goes off to those people who are drinking okra water. For real. I, mm, mm. I can just imagine all those seeds swimming around in that slime. Oh God. Oh God, I can't. All right. Moving right along. Because I can't. I can't. All right. Now we're going to move on to Friday, which was the day before yesterday. So I don't think you could do it. I don't think you could do it, but let me know. Okay? Just let me know. We're going to move on to Friday, which was the day before yesterday. And the thought for that day was courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Please do. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. Are they really doing this right now? Please hold. All righty then. Ciao. What you say? We're talking too long today. was quiet all the way up until this point. I guess they said we just gonna slow roll by, you know? Oh my God. So now let me go back. Cause see, they done piss me off. They done piss me off. Yo. All right. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. And that's what them fire people need to do. They need to sit down and listen. Oh my God. Hey, Felicia Fee, how are you, darling? I hope you're doing well. Good evening. I swear that's what them five people need to do. They need to sit down and listen. For real. Because I can't take it. Woo, child. I think I'm let me get through this question first. Okay, the question for Friday, 8/29/25 was, have you ever rode a cable car? Have you ever rode a cable car? Now, when I think of cable cars, I don't know why, but I think of the streets of San Francisco. Y'all remember that show? If you do remember that show, you telling your age. Because I remember that show. I remember the streets of San Francisco. Yes, I do. So when I think of a cable car, if you've ever watched that program, you see in the opening credits the cable car. You know, so I've never rode one. I've never rode one. Now, I would like to. Maybe I should put that on my bucket list. Riding a cable car. I also want to ride in a hot air balloon. Y'all ever did that? Y'all ever rode in a hot air balloon? Oh, Felicia Feet did it. Did you have a good time? Oh, Sonia J did it. All right. I never rode one. No, the merry-go-round don't count. They don't have a cable car at Coney Island. Not a hot air balloon. So would you? I want to ride in a hot air balloon. I'm trying to think of where they probably do that, like somewhere in I don't think they do that in Central Park anymore. I'm gonna have to look that up. That might be something I would like to do. Maybe get a friend and we can go up in the hot air balloon for a little while. That'll be nice. Things are so expensive. I don't know. That hot air balloon might cost me a hot $1,000 or something. I think when I get up off of here, I'm gonna go order that coat. Cause something is telling me to go and do it. It's a nice coat too. It was out last year. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I used to want to ride in one, not anymore. Well, why not? What happened? What changed your mind? I should say. What changed your mind? I tell you what I don't want to do. I don't want to ride in a helicopter. After what happened in April, yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it because something is telling me if I don't go get it, I'm gonna regret it. Oh, you saw some videos. Oh, well, maybe that's what I need to do before I go in a hot air balloon. Because I'm going to be like, I need a parachute. It changed your mind. I'm going to be like, I need a parachute in case something goes wrong. Oh, wow. Well, a cable car is much safer, I believe, in my opinion, because it's on the ground. Oh my God. So there is your recap. Episode number 35 for Monday, 8/25/25, Wednesday, 8/27/25, and Friday, 8/29/25. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about before I make my exit? Watch any good shows lately? Netflix, Hulu, Prime, HBO Max. You know, it's okay, Felicia Fee. You can always go back and listen to the replay. I got this subscription called Brown Sugar, and it's not doing anything for me. You know what, Felicia Fee? The next Sunday, I'm gonna make sure I come to where you at and let you know that I'm going live next Sunday. Because I'm gonna go live on Sunday. I'm sticking to my dedication and going live on Sunday at 4 o'clock. Okay. The first season of the Huntington Wives. Well, maybe I need to watch that. Um I'm gonna unsubscribe from Brown Sugar because it's not doing anything for me. They really don't have anything on there at this point that I'm interested in. I mean, you get all the old shows. Um, what is this? Mind Your Business, The Forbidden Daughter, Heart and Soul Food, The Morning After. What's this? TNT Jackson, Velvet Smooth, Get Christy Love, A Piece of the Action, Uptown Saturday Night. This is also where you can watch Saints and Sinners, but you can watch that anywhere. In the Cut, Family Time, and True Crime. And this app is only $3.99. But as of today, I'm gonna unsubscribe because it's not doing it for me. Yeah, you know what I mean, Felicia P. I've been watching. I think I finished all of. Well, I watched it before. Downton Abbey. Um, I'm seriously trying to find a series to watch. I done downloaded Plex, Plex, Plex. I got Pluto, the Roku channel, Stars, Tubi, Peacock, Paramount, Netflix. You got Google TV, Free Play, Hulu, FilmRise. And I'm just like, where's all the stuff? Where's all the stuff to watch? I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. But anyway, I'm going to let y'all go because I know it's a lot going on out here in these streets right now. Yeah, I got everything. Yeah, I do. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. When I subscribe to these things like Hulu, yeah, but you know what? All of those subscriptions round out to about $55 a month. You know why? Because I get the subscription with the commercials. That's why. I do not go commercial-less, okay? It's cheaper with the commercials. I don't mind. When the commercials come on, I go and get a snack, or I go and get some water, or I pick up my phone and scroll until the commercial go off and I watch the rest of the program. Yeah, that's what I do. I even got Netflix with commercials. I'm not paying so I don't have to see a commercial. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Just like one of them just went up. Which one was it? Let me see. Where is it? HBO Max. It just increased. The price just increased. I think it went up to $12.99. Oh yes, they do. Yes, they do. HBO Max went up to like $12.99, and mine stayed $9.99. You know why? Because I have commercials. That's why. And with Prime, I get my Prime for half price. Yeah, Netflix does have commercials. Yes, they do. You have to go into your account. You have to go into your account on your laptop or your tablet or whatever you're using. You have to go into your account and go to, I think, your settings, and you can change that, and the price will go down. Okay? Yes, I watch Netflix with commercials. Yes, I do. I ain't got no shame in them commercials. All right? I will watch all the commercials just so my price will not go up so high. But my Prime is half price because people that have an EBT card can get their Prime for $6.99 a month, which works out to about $7 and change. Yeah. So I watch Prime with commercials. Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am. I most certainly do. I have all those, but they all have commercials. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm going to save a penny wherever I can. All right, y'all. I want y'all to take great care. Be blessed. Never stressed. And stay safe always. Okay, I'm typing right now. Y'all enjoy y'all Labor Day. Be safe. No shenanigans. You see anything going down, get away from it, because I want y'all to be safe. I want to see y'all back here on Sunday at 4 o'clock. Pay attention to the community wall because I drop the questions of the day on the community wall. So y'all take care. Be blessed. Never stress. Stay safe always. I love y'all. Take care, Purple Hearts. Peace.